And this right here is what everyone's excited for. This is the new MXZ XRS competition package with the 850 Turbo R. What's going on, guys? Jesse here from Sledaddicz. We are at the Big East Powersports Show in Syracuse, New York. I'm with Dad.
Hey, hey.
And Rev Rider 550. And yeah, we're just gonna walk around the show and show you guys what they've got to offer. Look who we got here. What's going on?
Hey, what's happening? How are you?
Good, how are you?
Good, good.
Got a first look here at the Catalyst new Garmin G8 gauge. You can see your speed down there. The other thing that's important to note is you're gonna get real speed, GPS speed, no more Dreamometer on this sled. It's gonna be accurate based on GPS. Get notifications if you connect your phone, map, easy access to your gauge system. Just by tapping, you can change from RPM to speed, super simple. See all your vital information you want here. And then this is basically a Garmin. Where to, punch in your information, group ride feature that they came out with. So if you have a G8 gauge, it will work between Garmin G8 systems. And so yeah, this gauge will be available as an add-on next year. So if you have a 600 Catalyst from this year, you can option this out and put it as an accessory on your machine, which is pretty awesome. See what else we got here. Yeah, look at that detail. That's a Garmin gauge. That's a Garmin map. That's awesome. Super cool. And I think we can actually see the snowmobile trails around here. Yep. These blue lines, those are your trails. That's pretty cool. Yeah. You zoom in, then you can see the snowmobile trails. It's also hard to tell on video, but this screen is so crystal clear. Glass display, super nice and crisp. This is Mike's dream right here, guys. Stereo system, heater built in. It's a furnace. Helmet cabinets you can get outfitted with heating inside. That's another thing that Polaris does, which is awesome, is all the different color options. Super sweet colors coming out. They have more and more lock and ride accessories every year. I still think a lot of guys are converting and putting link brackets on their sled, but kudos to Polaris for at least coming out with a good system. It's been out for a couple years now. It's a cool color scheme. Yeah, these are the accessory lights that Polaris makes. Those are nice. I like this color actually, glistening orange. The Boost VR1. It's basically the same sled that we have, just with the Boost. Oh, and this is Polaris's answer to the adjustable windshield. Oh, there it is. There's basically a lever under here, so you can adjust down and up. Very smart. very much obviously was inspired by the Skidoo adjustable windshield. Always good to see some groomers, Tucker Snowcat, and then Snow Rabbit. So these are a new machine that we've been getting in Ontario actually. We have some the past couple years in some of the clubs. It just helps with early season packing because it's a really light machine, and you can even get drags for them as well. But it's super small, like that's a very, very, very small machine. Nice bison. This is the new trail bison. This is what we got in Cochrane. Sweet. Yeah, this is the exact same one we got. Hopefully I'll get to try it in a couple months. Oh, this is the new Adrenaline with the Blizzard package. Got your clickered shocks on it, which is awesome. Piggyback adjustable shocks. The regular 7.3 inch gauge. Nice Riker over here. Sweet. We got one of these coming this year for one of the guys in our group. Andrew's getting a Lynx Rave 3500. Sweet looking sled. Super wide seat actually. It's got the same gauge. This is the new Advex helmet that Skidoo came out with this year. The comm system, I believe, gets installed over here, but it's not actually included in this helmet. But this is what we've been asking for from Skidoo, an oxygen type helmet that doesn't look as ugly. It has a peak. Yeah, this is definitely a much more stylish helmet. Looks awesome, and I imagine it's just as comfortable as an oxygen. Some classic Link accessories here. This is one of my favorites. This is basically the same bag as this, just a little bit cheaper because the lid doesn't have anything on it. It's just a very basic lid. And then Mike has this. This is the dry bag, 40 liters. So much storage in that, one of our favorite options. Obviously, stackable jerry can. We don't usually put the oil caddy on, we put a bag on top, but this is vital. I always carry that. SR21 is also a good bag, especially for clothing because it's a watertight seal and it's like a hard shell material, so you can fit a lot of stuff in there. And then the sport bag is also a great bag to run. And this right here is what everyone's excited for. This is the new MXZ XRS competition package with the 850 Turbo R. Love this yellow color. And this is the container for the methanol solution that's going to be needed to keep that 850 turbo cool. This is just a standard Ripsaw 1.25 two-ply track on it. And it comes with 10.25 inch gauge, which is awesome. Pull start and shot start because there's no battery on this sled. They did that to keep the weight down. So basically without a battery, the 850 E-Tech Turbo is the same weight as the 850 regular E-Tech. And then also doesn't come with smart shocks. It comes with the Kashima coated Pro 40s up front here. This is such a wicked looking sled. Absolutely love the look of it. And really curious to see how this performs on the snow. Yeah, the only thing with this is now you can't put a bag on above the seat, but you should still be able to put like the shelf accessory that they make, so you can put a bag on top. You just can't put a Link Trail bag or like a combo bag here, just because there's nowhere to put that clamp now. And yeah, because this is here, it replaces the batteries. That's why there's no battery on this sled. And it also helps with the weight savings. That's pretty smart. Show you guys how the sleds fit in. Curious if you could put super clamps in here, that would be cool. Dad's chatting up the guy. Oh, look who it is. Upstate Blake.
Hello. This dang trailer's nicer than my house.
Tell us about this trailer. What makes it the Jesse James trailer?
I spec'd mine out, almost identical to this, and then all of a sudden phones started ringing that people wanted Jesse James's trailer.
Yeah.
So we now have a Jesse James package.
Cool.
Which is what you're standing in. So all the white and the blackout trim, and all fully done, fancy, color match, the whole shebang.
It's the Jesse James trailer. If you ain't first, you're last.
You're last.
Okay. So that would be Jesse, and that would probably be me.
Yeah, we're standing on some Polarises in here.
Nice. It's a smart idea to show kind of how the sleds fit in.
Smart, absolutely.
Those lights are incredible. Really well done.
New cats and our lightsabers. What do you think?
Like it.
It's not the size, it's how you use it.
Exactly.
Thanks to the 8 inches of rain that they had in New York City yesterday.
I don't think it's tall enough.
Welcome everybody, I'm John Prusak, editor of SnowGoer Magazine, and we're going to start our next seminar. The last few years, if you look on YouTube, if you look up Big East Powersports Show, you see these meetups of these YouTubers. And to old guys like me, what the hell's a YouTuber? But I have kids, and so I found out. It's a whole new way of influencing people, of getting your message out there, and also of sharing your love and passion for something. And that's what these guys do. We've got these guys, we've got some more that are going to join us here in a little bit, and we're just going to let them talk about their love of snowmobiling, how they got into it.
Recording your whole day, as funny as that sounds, and having so much footage, if you turn that camera off and you miss something cool, maybe you fall off the sled, or you hit a new top speed, whatever it is, you will regret till the end of your days that you didn't have the camera running. So as hard as it is to sort through all that footage, it always ends up creating the best video, and for me, that's what works best.
Has this created any opportunities as far as people you've met, or sponsorships you get, or anything? I know you're newer at this game.
I am definitely newer, but you just kind of nailed it. Absolutely. Starting off with the Big East, this was the place last year where we all end up meeting.
Yeah.
And developed some great friendships from that. And Jesse and I just went out to Heydays a couple of weeks ago. As far as opportunities go, it's crazy when you look back. And I think the video started probably about a year. It's probably been about 2 years now. It started with the TikTok, which just came so naturally because I'm kind of a nut, if you couldn't tell, my leisure time. And then kind of playing off what Red Rider said here is making the YouTube videos it's just a whole nother element of challenges with it. Filming all day, editing. Editing is probably what you think the most time consuming.
Oh, absolutely,
For sure.
When you have a full day of riding footage, yeah.
If you take an hour of footage, plan on 2 to 3 of editing.
Yep.
So, but no, this has just been the absolute biggest blessing with making videos and just making people laugh and trying to entertain people and share my love with snowmobiling. We did get a couple of sponsors from this. Right now we are with in the shirt Nielsen's, which you might have heard from the TikTok. Nielsen's! Also Woody's and CNA Pro Skis. Best of the best, love the people. For me, it's kind of just as much the people as it is the product. And I'm really happy to rep it. This has just been one heck of a ride, and we're just getting started, baby.
Let's go over your left shoulder. So one of the biggest challenges that this sport is facing is ageism, really. We got a bunch of people who are in a lot of snowmobile clubs. I'd be considered a very young man. And so getting young people to not just go out riding, but to be a part of the club system is vitally important to this sport. And we have somebody who's dedicated to it. Talk about how you use your platform to boost that.
Absolutely. I think really it comes down to showing people that volunteering, sure, it can be looked at as like a job and work, but it's really fun. Like running a groomer is very fun. Helping sign trails and work with your clubs, you get that sense of accomplishment. You work with others in a team, and it's like a community. The past couple years that I've been involved in the club, every year I come back and help them and promote it on YouTube and on Facebook and social media. And we're seeing that more and more youth are getting involved. The generation that started snowmobile clubs and started these trails are a lot of them still running the clubs. So we need to get that younger generation involved, or else we won't have trails to ride on in 10, 20 years from now.
if someone wants to do what you guys are doing, if they want to become a YouTube influencer, what's one tip you would give them to start out? It's going to get tough by the time we get to you.
Good luck.
I would say don't do it. No, I think the biggest tip is realizing that it's going to take a lot of time. Like editing video takes a lot of time, as everyone in this room knows. And just like the amount of footage and the amount of sometimes aggravation, like you're on the trail and your GoPro freezes and now you're freaking out on the side of the trail trying to change a battery, trying to get it working again. And it's stuff that we go through, but we do it because we love making content. So in order to be successful at YouTube or social media, you have to love doing it. If you love doing it, then just keep pushing at it and eventually you'll get to where you want to be.
Definitely do it. If I had one tip, it's, life is short. Just make the videos, do the wheelies, baby, I actually don't know any good tip. I'm trying to think, like, what's one good thing, guys?
I can't say it. I'm saving that for me.
Make the video. Just make the video.
The one thing that I've noticed with social media is the attention span is kind of getting reduced lately. So the number one tip is to create engaging content, whether that be interactive stuff with your fan base. If you got a dream, just run with it. I mean, these platforms now are just so great. They make it really, really easy to post. There's a ton of different stuff: TikTok, YouTube, Instagram. Not even necessarily snowboarding, but whatever you love to do, just put it out there.
I feel like I could talk forever about the things I think make a great YouTube channel, but I think the biggest thing, and you have it up here on the stage, is find your niche and run with it. I mean, Jesse with the clubs, all that was something I had honestly not seen on YouTube before. Blake with the humor, making content so relatable. Paisteboy, in my opinion, is the OG. He started it all. I watched his videos before everybody. And then Jesse with all the technical stuff. I think, once you find that little thing that makes you stand out, you can just run with it, expand upon it, and that'll create your channel for you. So
Basically, you got to find what you're passionate about. And honestly, snowmobiling is my passion these days. I mean, I'd rather do that. I have a Harley sitting at home that I took out once this season, and it's sad, I'm sorry. But you really got to find what you're passionate about. If that's snowmobiling, find out what you're the best thing you like about it, or what you're best at. Find something that you really love doing and go for that first. Start out simple and build on your most, the thing you like to do the best in that topic.
So this is pretty tough because those are all good points, but I guess the one thing that came to me in the last 5 minutes of these guys talking, so for little guys, dream big, always dream big. Dream big and chase those dreams and do not stop until you get them, because if you work hard enough, you will be able to get them. I mean, I know little old Jesse, always used to think, wow, I'd love to have, that company support or that one support, and I'd love to, kind of be in the ins about these things. And, I dream big, and now I'm one of those people that I have these awesome relationships with all these people and companies and the people inside those companies, and it's just incredible. So dream big and don't quit until you get there.
A lot of people would probably think a person who's in the content business like me might not appreciate what you guys do, but as much as anything, I just love the passion you guys have for this stuff. And anybody who shares my passion for snowmobiling to me is all the way up there. So thank you guys for everything you do.
Well, there you have it, folks. It was a great day. We got to see some cool sleds, see some products. I was honored to be invited to get on the stage with SnowGoer Magazine and answer some questions and just talk about how we got into snowmobiling or how we got into the snowmobiling YouTube space with other passionate snowmobiling YouTubers. And yeah, it was just a blast. Now I'm gonna hop in the car and drive 4 hours back to Toronto. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed the video and thanks for watching.